Yeah, okay, we should get out of here alive. Perfect, perfect. Alright, so this should do the trick then. We're not going to get hurt from the anomaly level. The death bomb won't kill us. Alright, yeah, that should do it. Ooh, a little scary on that one. A little spicy. Little spicy. We got it, though. We got it. We're powering through. Discard 1 die from your hand. If you do, apply 4 wave to the enemy with the least corruption. To be honest, I'm kind of looking at this one. Kind of feels very dangerous, but if we go against like one enemy, like the final boss or something, and we use this, this will set off our Divine Prism. So that'll be a lot of extra damage, to be honest. Yeah, let's take it. It's not mandatory, so if we get it and we don't need it, then we'll have to play it. Yeah. And then we'll keep building up some wave. I don't mind that. Alright, we're still looking okay. 1 life, or not even 1 life, 2 life going into the boss. Not horrible, not horrible. Seaquake, that's a new one. Apply 3 wave to all enemies. Okay. If we had more of that one, then that'd be great. Or if it had a higher value, maybe. Deal 2 purification to an enemy. Empower multiplies this value by 2. Sure, yeah, we'll take that. It could be a lot of damage. If we get lucky, we get a Hammerhead Will on turn 1, or maybe even 2 of them. You know, build up like 6 Hammerhead Will or something like that. I think that means... What does that mean, really? Actually, I don't know. Is that saying that if we have Empower at all, it's going to get multiplied by 2, so 4? Or is it saying it's going to multiply it twice? So 1 multiplication would be 2, and then another multiplication would be 8. Is it saying that, or if it's saying it would take the value of this die and multiply it by our Empower value twice, you know? I don't really know. Sounds like it can get a lot of damage out there, though, so I'll take it. Alright. What are we looking at here? I see a discard. I don't necessarily want to discard any of these, though. This will be good to get our virtues active. So we can get a extra 2 damage in there. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, this is all fine. You know, there's a decent chance we might just pass this difficulty level first try, which is kind of insane, considering we spent so long trying to get through number 8, and we're about to just not really steamroll, but work our way through number 9. I don't want to speak too early, but I mean, we're already this far. Nope, ground zero can be a bit of a problem, like almost always, but we're still looking decently well here. Alright, I see some pretty bad dice here. Looking like this could easily be a life loss, even if we play it well. One of those dice, or one of those hands that kind of just destroys you. But what do? You disable our virtues. Okay, that's definitely a problem. I was thinking we could use this to hurt ourselves and then get some rerolls. But if we can't even use our virtues... Yeah, that's like almost guaranteed to be a life loss then. Because I can't deal 7 damage with these dice without killing myself. If I was able to trigger the wave here and take this guy out, that'd be awesome. Can't do that. Oh, you know what I could do? I could use this. I could use this to heal myself. And then I think I could use this die to take out this guy here. And then I could use a 5 self-corrupt to get my reroll active. And that would kind of be my best shot there. Not a great chance, but I mean, it's something, right? Kind of the only thing we can do, to be honest. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's re-roll these self-corruptions. Get those out of there if we can. Draw risky dice is nice. Let's see, I'm gonna get hurt next time I play something, so we can draw this. And then use our virtue to get some damage on the boss. Alright, and now I guess we gotta do something about these. I don't know what we're gonna do, though. It's gonna be some kind of weird... heal and then hurt yourself, and then heal type of thing here. Okay. Okay, I think our best shot at surviving the rest of the fight is going to be... I hate to get rid of Hammerhead Will. No, actually, let's keep Hammerhead Will. Let's get rid of Wave. Because this guy has so much health, I don't think 13 Wave is going to make that much of a difference. Let's re-roll these. Let's get that self-corruption out of there at least. Yes, yes, okay, that's what we wanted. Oh. Wait, why did that hurt me? What? What was that? Oh, it must have been the anomaly level. Oh, man. Okay. Alright, whatever. Whatever. I almost pulled it out there. I don't think we could have really actually pulled it out there, but we almost did. We had 1 health. What could we have done there? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we could have pulled that one completely out, but almost felt like it for a second. All right. Try to make it out of the fight alive now. We're gonna have to wait on our sentinels, which is gonna hurt a bit. Four damage. Oh. Oh no. Oh, that's the end of the run. Oh, I'm stupid. I thought I can get a little extra shot in there. Oh man, okay, whatever. Whatever. That was almost so good. Man. Okay, so this is gonna be tricky. I think we can do it though. I think we can do it. I thought it was gonna be a little bit more threatening to be taking damage basically every turn. But really I just have to make no mistakes really and just read every dice carefully. And we've been doing that this entire time anyways. When an enemy gets overcorrupted, refresh my virtues. That sounds pretty nice. Again, we're not going to want to stay at 1 health forever. So we're going to want to put that on a shelf until we really, I don't know, want to play risky. This is also risky because that changes up the expectation for every fight if we have our virtues shuffled every turn. So I will take this for sure. Especially with how much we've been overcorrupting enemies. I think that could definitely turn some odds in our favor. Oh my god, rolling stars on the first draw pool? Anchor Judgment, what is this? Deal X Purification to an enemy where X is 25% of the enemy's current corruption. Interesting. That's also not a bad first die. If we combine that with Wave, that could be pretty strong, actually. If we get this, we take that to the Forge, we take that to any copy spaces on the map that we find. We could get like 6 of these, spam them when we can, and then use Wave to finish off the fight. I could see that being a good strategy. But it's between that and Rolling Stars. And, I mean, we all know Rolling Stars can win a fight kind of by itself. But you know what? We haven't tried Anchor Judgment, so I'll try it. See where it goes. Increases virtue purification by 1. Increases, or oh, it allows Empower to increase your purification as well. Yes, please. Alright, we've got something a little interesting going on here now. So as long as we can survive long enough to get to a copy space, or we find a copycat die, or something of that nature, we'll be in pretty good business here, I would say. Two damage. We can survive 2 damage if we do that. It's always this guy that gives me a problem. I feel like a lot of the other Tainted Reef enemies aren't really that much of a problem anymore, but this guy still tends to be tricky. It always has me overthinking the math with this specific face. Pretty sure that's 6 damage, right? So I gotta get up to full health. So this does 25% of the current HP. So this should take you down to 21. Correct. Cool. Cool die. Cool die. Very straightforward, very simple. Which I appreciate. Alright, so you're going to overcorrupt yourself again. Well, that'll be another 6 damage. Gotta break through the Shadow Mantle and heal myself. Might be a little tricky. Okay, that should do it. Yeah, he's always prolonging the fight with his area corruption. Always a little annoying. We are doing just fine, though. There we go. Solve all of our lives. Do we have one more fight till we get to the boss, or is it just 2? The first area, I can't remember. You would think I would know by now, but sometimes I just forget. Deal 2 purification to an enemy. If that enemy has at least 4 wave, additionally deals 2 purification 4 times and decreases wave by 4. Otherwise, apply 4 wave. Sure, I was just talking about combining Purging Anchor, or Anchor Judgment, excuse me, with wave, so I will take that. If we're looking for more wave, I figure we'll find it in the safe dice. Discard 1 hand from your die. If you do, apply 3 wave to the enemy with least corruption. Sure, I will take that. Or Reef Song is welcome. Soothe Mind is also welcome because we don't have that yet. I will take that again. Basically just building up the exact same run we had. Except we're using Anchor Judgment as well. Alright. Reef Song turn 1 is great, especially when we have the opportunity to refresh some virtues. Can't overcorrupt the enemy this turn. Okay. Definitely use a Reef Song. Still can't overcorrupt. Get pretty close. Not going to help us right now, though. We can, though. We can refresh this. Put that out there. Reroll that. There we go. Draw a new die. Heal some HP. Yeah, all that good stuff. But unfortunately, I was hoping to use the anchor this turn, but that's okay. Oh, I set up the anomaly level. I keep forgetting to look over here. It just keeps going off without me realizing. So I guess Anomaly level 9 then is just going to be kind of a test if I've even really been paying attention, kind of. They said, okay, you can do Anomaly level 8, you got the achievement. It's the hardest thing in the game so far, up to that point. Let's see you do it again, but we're going to just kind of hit you every once in a while. And if you're not paying attention, you're just going to... Oh, that was the second fight. I thought that was the third fight. I don't know why I was thinking that was the third fight. Anyways, they're just basically saying they're going to hit me a little bit, and if I'm not careful, I just lose. Not even really all that much harder than what we would normally do. Just throwing in all those checks to make sure we're paying attention. Which, you know, you would think I would be. But to be honest with you, sometimes I kind of just do whatever I want. Kind of go on autopilot. Just a little bit. So, you know, fair. Making me think through everything. Or else I lose. Right away. I mean, we gotta discard this. We could have overcorrupted them, I guess. To get another round of virtues, but I mean, 3 damage. When any of these guys could really overcorrupt or hit me for more than 1 damage. Pretty dangerous. So I don't know, I'm just gonna leave that alone. See, that was another autopilot moment there. I realized once I put the shields on this guy, I could have put them on this guy here to burn that first corrupt action. Anyways, let's see. I see a refresh. See a couple refresh opportunities. I could overcorrupt any of these, either of these guys here. Get my refreshes back up. I guess if I'm going to do that, though, it's going to be this guy here. Because it's going to be a little more dangerous, I guess. Like, let's say I burn one here, which I'm going to do. But let's say I burn one here, which I'm not going to do. Then I burn another one, like, somewhere else. Both of them are going to be pretty close to overcorruption, if not both of them are going to get overcorrupted. Which is, you know, an extra 3 damage onto me, and a wasted refresh of the virtues if I'm not careful. Which is what I mean when I say I kind of have to pay attention to everything I do now. If I mess something up, it's gonna come back and bite me. Okay, so if I re-roll these... Yeah, see, that's not great. That's another 3 damage right there. Which means... this. Okay, I gotta get rid of this somewhere. Is that a life loss? I think that might be a life loss. Because we're gonna take 6 damage here from the overcorruption and from the dice. And then I see the anomaly counter is down to 1, and we have to use this mandatory action. Oh, no. Yeah, there we go. Okay, kind of a wasted refresh there, because we got hurt anyways. I think we got the idea now, though. Let's be careful and heal ourselves before we move on. I'm gonna re-roll these. 4 damage isn't horrible. I have Serenity now, so I can heal pretty easily, for the most part. Yeah, there we go. Not bad. Go ahead and drop the anchor on this guy here. Discard 1 die and apply 4 wave. That'll take this guy out, so let's do that. Oh, now everyone has Doom. Oh, I didn't realize that was going to happen. Okay, so you're going to deal 6 damage to me and overcorrupt yourself. Okay, that is not what we want. Can I get you below a 3? Like, no. Okay, that's the best we could have asked for there, then. Let's go ahead and use Reef Song. Let's draw a new die. Cannot use that. Let's see. Just going to set off anything if I hurt these guys here, though. 6 damage, I'm pretty sure that's not going to do anything. I'd say I'm pretty sure. Because I feel like, I don't know, we've seen it before when random stuff just kind of happens. And I'm sure some of you, if you're watching, maybe can see what's going on. I feel like sometimes stuff just kind of happens and I don't really know where it comes from. Not that I don't know the mechanics, it's just, I don't know, as weird as it sounds, it feels like it just kind of comes out of nowhere. I'm like, I don't know if I'm missing something at any given moment, or I'm just gonna get like damage for no reason. Like, I don't know. I'm always paranoid that something's gonna happen. So that's what this does then, huh? I didn't read this. Whenever they die, it applies Doom to everybody. Okay, good to know. I should be able to just do this though, right? Yes, 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 yes.